Hey dads, are you looking for a great bonfire that you can build at your campsite or have in your backyard whenever you want to have some people over? I've got this thing right here. It's called the Solo Stove Bonfire and it's awesome. I want to talk to you guys about that today. First of all, hi to all the new dads out there. This is Dad Reviews. This is where I give you my unedited, hopefully more authentic look at the products that I like, use, and have, and that a friend lets me borrow. So if you're interested in that, you might want to consider clicking that subscribe button. So this right here is called the Solo Stove Bonfire. I'm going to link it up down in the description below because this thing is amazing. First of all, it's all stainless steel construction here, and the way it works is it's got all these little holes on the bottom, so you're letting a lot of oxygen in and feeding that fire, and then it comes up through the top here, but then it also comes up through the cage here, and there's holes all around the rim here. Can y'all see that? Can y'all see all those holes around the rim there? So it feeds it from the bottom and from the top. And so you get a more complete and more even burn for your bonfire. So I've got some stuff in here. I figured I'd go ahead and just light it up to show you guys how it works. But this thing is amazing. First of all, I guess due to the airflow, it's super easy to light. All I have in here is a little piece of dryer lint that I got from our dryer. There's some sticks and twigs that I found around the yard, and then there are these pieces of wood that my friend let me have. It's actually my barber who let me borrow this, and I'm just amazed at how well this burns. But another thing too is that how hot it burns. It burns nice and hot because you're getting that full even burn for all your wood, and also the smoke keeps it to where the smoke is coming up and not like out spreading everywhere, so you don't smell as smoky whenever you're done with your bonfire, which is a major plus. Especially here, we're just out in our backyard. We usually use this thing right here. It's just a ring of bricks with that we put our logs in and whatnot, and whenever we get done with this, I always like reek of smoke. But with this thing right here, due to the complete burn and the way the burn happens with all the oxygen flowing on top and bottom, I never have a problem smelling like smoke. Like the other night, I lit this thing up just because I wanted to have a nice bonfire in the backyard. And whenever I went to bed, I realized that I didn't take a bath that night, even after doing this, and I didn't even smell the smoke on me. It was amazing. So let's see what we have here. Let me see. Oh, my wood's not, it's not over the fire. So let me turn that there, and let me light this up right there, make sure we got it going. There we go. Alright, now we got something going here. Alright, so come take a look. So first of all, this is the Solo Stove right there. There is, I was talking to some guy online, there's a Weber grill ring if you wanted to turn this into a grill that fits this thing perfectly. I'll link that up down in the description below if I can find it, the exact one. But on the inside, you have a grate under there, which is going to catch most of the ash. And another thing about this bonfire is that because you have more of a complete burn from your wood and from your fire, there's not as much ash left over at the end, which is very nice. I really like the stainless steel construction with this Solo Stove here. The only thing about it, the only downside that I can really see to this thing is that you kind of lose some of the ambiance, if you will, of a traditional bonfire, you know, just on your grass with a bunch of logs in your backyard, you know, not being contained or anything like that. So you kind of lose, you know, the crackling of it and the poking it with the stick and all that type of stuff, because you really don't have to do all of that right here. In fact, Solo Stove, the way they got this design is because their original products are hiking stoves that you can bring. So the way those work is it's basically, how would you describe it? Like the size of a coffee pot, except that. And then you basically take like twigs and sticks from the ground and you pile it up onto there. Then you light that and you can use that as a fire source for cooking food. And then it's super compact, really easy to bring along. There's even like a little sleeve for it that comes with it. And and it's able to cook your food on the go without having to carry any gas, any propane, all the stuff that you need. Instead, you just pick up what nature has to offer, you light a match, and you can get cooking. So I really like that. Another thing about the Solo Stove is, let's see, let me go get it real quick. It's right over here. You get this, a nice carrying case for it. It's a big giant bag that comes with it. And so what I did whenever I went to go pick it up from my friend's house is I put the stove inside this, very nice, it's like a nylon bag, and it's got the cord along it and the pincher. I don't know what these things are called, but to close it up. But what I really like about it is that the Solo Stove just fits right on top here. And if you want to like carry wood with your stove, all you have to do is put wood inside the stove, because it's just an open cavity, and you can carry it all in one thing. Your stove, your wood, you have this nice bag, and the bag comes with handles. The only aspect that I could see improvement on is with the handles here, because this thing's probably a good 15-20 pounds if I had to guess. It would be nice if these straps had some kind of padding on them, just so that it's a little bit more comfortable in the hand whenever you go to pick it up. But other than that, man, this thing's pretty awesome. Actually, I just thought about this. One other thing that I could see, whether it be on the inside or the outside, is just like a small little like zipper pocket or something, so that you could put a box of matches or a little thing of matches or a lighter or something like that. That would be very handy to have. I would really like something like that. But all in all, great bag. Even if you don't use it for the stove, I mean, this is an awesome bag that you can just bring camping with if you want a good camping bag. So I wanted to share that with you guys as well. Let's take a look at our fire and see how it's burning. Oh yeah, we got a nice little, I didn't put that much wood on there because I didn't want to get a complete bonfire going, but man, look at that. Looking good. And because of the way the oxygen flows through here, your burn lasts longer because you're getting more of a complete burn throughout the bonfire. So I really, really like this thing. I might take some pictures on Instagram, and you guys can go and check that out. I'm at Lane Vids, if y'all didn't know. I have it all down in the description below. And I'll post some pictures, if I can remember, of this Solo Stove burning. But look at that burn. Just such a nice burn. Like I said, there's smoke coming up, but it doesn't smell. It doesn't get on you. It's not as bad as what it normally is for some reason. I don't know why that is. Very, very cool. It could be the type of wood that's being used in there too. I don't know. I don't know for sure. But definitely has a nice, modern, sleek design. Very easy to use. I had the first time that I used it, I did the same thing with the dryer lint and the wood, and it just lit up like that. I was so surprised, because usually whenever I'm doing something in here, I don't know what it is. Maybe I don't have enough. I put a few holes in the bricks there to get some oxygen flowing through the bottom, but maybe I don't have enough. But this thing always gives me trouble whenever I try to start lighting it, even with like a little tinder and kindling and all that. It always takes me a few times. But this thing, I mean, it just lit up right at the beginning, right on fire. So I gotta say, this thing is awesome. I'm really, really liking it. And it's, like I was saying, it's super easy to use it. Like I said, if you guys want to check this out, I'm gonna link it up down in the description below. There are, I think, if I remember correctly, there's a ton of reviews about this thing, which I'll link up, like I said, down in the comments below. Y'all can go and read some of the other reviews. Don't just take my opinion for it. Go and do a little bit of research and find out what you're getting into. But from my experience, from what my barber said, from what I've read online, from the other people's reviews that I've read, this thing is the way to go if you're looking for like a bonfire on the go, if you will. So I could definitely recommend this thing for all you dads out there who like bonfires, like sitting outside around with your friends, you know, having a drink, telling stories, getting out there with your kids. Me and the kids roasted marshmallows the other day on it. Came out perfectly crisp. Held the marshmallows like this high above the fire, just to where the tips of the flames were touching it. Came out roasted so perfectly. It was so good. So just very excited, very, very excited. And now that, since my friend has let me borrow this and I've had some practice with it and I got a chance to use it, I really, really want one of these now. But just getting a nice burn on there, just burning it up. So like I said, if you guys want to check this out, I'm gonna link it up down in the description below. You know, another nice thing about this whole thing too, like I was saying, how you can carry it with you. So whenever you're going camping or whatever, that's just an easy thing that you can throw into your truck or into the back of your car. You got the nice bag for it and everything. You stockpile it with wood, and it's like a one-stop bonfire shop. I don't know. I really, really like it. They have a great social media presence too, so if you care to get one and send them some pictures or whatever, they have these perks that they do, and you can submit a Solo Stove photo and win free gear at solostove.com/photo. So they just have it seems like they have a really great community of outdoors type of people, adventurers, hikers, backpackers, all that type of stuff. So yeah. It's a big thumbs up from me. I'm really digging on this thing. All right, guys, I've talked enough. If you're still here, put "I'm still here" down in the comments below. If you want more of our videos, make sure to click that subscribe button. I'm gonna link up some other fun camping gear right up there. I definitely recommend that you guys go and check that out if y'all are interested in camping or hiking. We got a lot of gear that we've reviewed here on Dad Reviews. I'm gonna put some more videos right there on the screen. I'd love it if you guys watched more of our videos. Thank you guys for watching our videos. Always appreciate that. Let me know if you guys have ever used a Solo Stove before down in the comments below. Thank y'all for watching. Dad out.